Well, damn, we got some pretty bad news about the Riot MMO. That's the Riot game that a lot of people, myself included, are looking forward to the most, even if we know nothing about it, yet I was hoping that maybe we would get a small glimpse at what it might look like this year. But unfortunately, we got a bigger update from Riot Tryndamere about what is going on with the game, saying that they know a lot of us are really hungry for news about the MMO project and they appreciate our patience and support. First up, at least it's not cancelled, they are still working on it, but they scrapped all the work they had on it for years and started over from scratch just a bit ago. That's probably around the time Ghostcrawler left the team, since his vision was quite similar to that of classic WoW and the game ended up too similar to that most likely, since he said that they didn't want to make an MMO we've all played before with a Runeterra skin on it. So to truly do justice to the potential of Runeterra in an MMO setting and to meet the very high expectations of players, they need to do something that truly feels like a significant evolution to the genre, which in a way I agree with. For the past few decades every new MMO tried to be the WoW killer and just mimic WoW, and none of them managed to do better than WoW, which is still the most popular MMO 20 years later. And they just made the new Battle Royale mode too, but still many people would have been fine with an MMO style game in Runeterra with modern graphics and combat and quality of life updates. The current problem with retail WoW is that it's too bloated with a ton of content from over the years, and that is probably what is pushing new people from getting into it. So a fresh WoW style MMO from Riot with their quality and simplified design would have probably worked great. So this will be a huge challenge, but one that their team of deeply passionate MMO players and game dev veterans is motivated to pursue. With this new direction, Tryndamere introduced Faburisu as the new executive producer of the MMO. He led big projects before at Riot, BioWare and EA, looks like he worked on Mass Effect before, and he brings a fresh perspective and a shared commitment to excellence that will guide the team. They started laying the groundwork for this pivot some time ago, and over the last year they built key components of the technical foundation to create the kind of ambitious game they've been aiming for. But the problem with having a reset means that they will be going dark again for a long time. Probably several years until we actually hear something more about it, if we'll still be alive by then. But this silence will help them provide space for the team to focus on the game, and they'll be pouring their hearts and souls into making something that they hope we'll love. Hopefully it actually ends up being made in the next 50 years or so. Think of how much it took them to rework one Scorpion, imagine how much it takes them to make the entire world of Runeterra playable in a third-person MMO game. So what do you think about this new direction they are going in, and how disappointed are you that it will take even more years before we even know what they are working on, unless it gets cancelled by then? Leave a like or the apocalypse will come before the game comes out, and thanks for watching.
Meow.